This is our latest and greatest Gymboss timer. The new timer has a removable belt clip. Insert your thumbnail underneath the tab, pop the belt clip off. There's also a spot for an optional lanyard. Put the belt clip back on, snaps in place. Start button is now on the top, set button right here, scroll down, scroll up, and there's also a reboot button on the side which can be activated with a pen or any sharp object. To turn the timer on, push any button. To turn the timer off, hold the set button for approximately 3 seconds. Timer will turn off. Again, any button, timer's back on. There's 3 modes of this timer. This is the interval mode. To change to the stopwatch mode, push both buttons at once. Stopwatch displayed, you're now in the stopwatch mode, as indicated by the hundredths of a second. The next mode would be the clock mode. Again, push the up and the down buttons at the same time. Clock is indicated, and now the time is indicated. Back to the interval mode, both buttons at once again. You're now in the interval mode. To set up the Gymboss timer, push the set button. Setup will be displayed on the screen, and the variable you'll be changing will be flashing. When setup is no longer on the screen, it has exited setup. Push the set button, then increase 1 digit at a time, or down, decrease 1 digit. To scroll fast, simply hold it, and it'll scroll up fast. To add 10 minutes to either up or down while you're holding it, push the set button. We'll add 10 minutes. If you want to get it back down to 1 minute, simply push both buttons at the same time. Push set to move to set the next interval time. Again, hold it up to scroll fast. If you only desire 1 interval time, set it to 0. 0 you can reach by holding both at the same time. Move on to the next step, which would be to set the number of rounds or repeats. Setting it to 0, it'll count up the number of rounds you have completed. Or you can set anything from 1 through 99, and it'll count down that number of rounds to 0. In this case, 10 rounds. Push set to move to this alarm type, beep high, beep low, vibrate, beep high and vibrate, beep low and vibrate. Next, you push the set to move to set the alarm duration. This is a 1 second alarm duration, 2 second alarm duration, 5 or 9 seconds. We'll go back to 1 second alarm. To back up through the setup, you push the start button. It'll back you up through the setup. Push set to progress forward through it. When setup is no longer displayed on the screen, you're now ready to begin timing. For review, this is a 1-minute interval repeated 10 times, beep low alarm, in the alarm duration of 1 second. At any time you can look at the clock by pushing the up button. Start the timer. Again, you can peek at the clock. To stop timing, hold the start button 3 seconds. An alarm indicates timing has stopped. To start timing, push the start button. The alarm will indicate timing has begun. If you'd like to pause the timer, push the start button 3 times. An alarm will indicate pause has been entered. To resume timing, simply push the start button again and another alarm will occur. To change the alarm type, you must be in pause. Push the set button and change it to beep high or anything you desire. You can change the alarm duration and push start when you're ready to resume. To abandon timing and start over completely, hold the start button for 3 seconds.